it's Betsy, and today we're going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I figured it might be nice to do it. Oh my goodness, I don't know about y'all, but 2020 has been a busy but good year so far. I've been doing so much better without my medicine. It's not even funny. Now, excuse my brows, they look a little on the crazy side, but you know, it is what it is. I need to go get them done. But typically when they get to this point, I like to let them grow out for a couple of days before I go get them done. So that way I don't get all the stray hairs immediately after. But, you know, to each their own. Especially because I go and get them threaded. I don't go get them waxed anymore. A couple of years ago, I went and got my eyebrows waxed and got burned really badly, and that scared the crud out of me, so I won't get them waxed anymore. And threading, it does a great job. It's just, it seems to last a little bit longer, but my eyebrow hairs grow crazy fast, and I don't know, it's just, it is what it is. I'm gonna use some Juvia's Place eyeshadows. I haven't used them in a while. I'm gonna start off with this shade Custard right here, this purpley shade, because I'm wearing a Mardi Gras shirt and I'm wanting to do more of a purpley eye look, and this pulls very hot pink, but I figured it would be a good shade for transition. And I don't know. So, other than that, trying to keep everything going for 2020. It's been crazy but good, I guess is the best way to describe it. And I'm sorry if there's dead space. I'm doing talking videos lately. It's like, what do I say? If that makes sense. But I'm doing well without my medication. I talked to my doctor. It can take up to 6 months for my metabolism to really start going back to normal. It's one of those things where your body's got to kind of get used to not being on the medicine. And even though I'm out of the stage where I had withdrawals, it's still, my body's got to get used to it. Is it this one? So now I'm going to go into the Zulu palette, and I'm going to go into this deep purple, which is just a good deep purple. And we're going to place that and deepen up the crease. And actually here lately I've been doing a lot of eye looks where I've just taken one single color and put it all over my lid and into my transition, and then just blended out the edges where I put it into my transition, and just wearing a matte shadow like that. It is a quick and easy eye look. And with it being Mardi Gras season, purple is a great color for Mardi Gras. Purple, green, gold. But purple is a good fun color that a lot of people can pull off, because the thing is, a lot of bright colors, you know, not everybody wants to pull off blue eyeshadows. I don't want to say you can't, because if you want to wear an eyeshadow color, you can pull off whatever you're daring enough to wear, if that makes sense. You know, and choosing to do colorful looks isn't always the easiest thing to do. I mean, getting into wearing colorful eyeshadow can be very scary. I love Juvia's Place eyeshadows though. They're so inexpensive and so good. And I'm still working on my ColourPop ranking, but Juvia's Place is going to be next, because I own 6 palettes. I've actually used to own pretty much all of them, but I decluttered a bunch because I really didn't need all of the nude shades. I get tired of all the nude. Now I'm just taking the first brush and re-blending over just to make sure everything looks nice and smooth, because this eye over here, it's wanting to catch, like it's looking kind of stripy. But I'll fix all that once I put on foundation. But I always start with eyes first, because if I completely mess up my eyes, I can wipe it away and start over. Because even though I've been playing with makeup a long time, I still mess up. Now I want to go into the shade Makita, and I'm probably butchering that, from the Masquerade palette, which is this beautiful purple shimmer. And we're going to apply that all over the lid. Look how pretty that looks. It's such a beautiful royal purple. And there's some blue in it too. There we go. And typically I do apply my shimmers with my finger. It is just the easiest way to do it. So as you can tell, that's about the top look done. I don't want to make it too crazy, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a makeup wipe so I can wipe the purple off my fingertip. And then also clean up the edges, which I am rocking some major dark circles today. So I'm going to use the Too Faced multi-sculpting concealer. When I bought this, I bought the wrong shade. I bought it in golden beige, so it is a little bit on the dark side for a concealer shade, but it works okay for foundation. And if you notice, my hair has that pink tint to it again. I've been using the, I can't think of the brand, the colored shampoo again, because I had a whole bottle of the rose gold left, and I wanted to use it up. And one of the things I noticed, I'm using an Artiste brush. This blends foundation like nobody's business, and it gives you a nice full coverage. Always blend down your neck, and it just look how quick it goes on. I mean, my ears too, because my ears are pulling much more pink, and this is a golden beige, so it's a little on the yellow side on my skin. So I want to make sure it's blended. But look at that. I mean, how quick is that compared to a beauty blender? Okay. So that's all blended in. And now I'm going to use my cream contour stick, my bronzer stick from Benefit, the Hula Quickie. And if I want my lips to look bigger, I'll put some around my lips. Contour the jawline to make it look thinner. But again, I'm going to use that same Artiste brush. And just look. These are expensive. But I went and washed my brushes, so I hadn't used this in a while, and I forgot how good they perform. Like, if you're looking for a great brush to apply foundation that makes it where blending is just the easiest thing in the world, look at doing one of these Artistes, because they're amazing. So I watched the documentary on Netflix over Aaron Hernandez, which I'm not really even into sports, but I was interested in seeing that. So I'm going to use my Tarte Light Sand Shape Tape. Apply a little bit under my eyes, because I'm actually going to take and mix in some of the Too Faced as well. So that way it's not so stark, because it looks super pale in comparison to the Tarte Shape Tape. And I don't want it to be so crazy white underneath my eyes. Just does the most beautiful job, and it doesn't matter what you're applying. Now, I don't like it for applying concealer under my eyes. I still prefer using like a beauty blender or a Real Techniques. But I watched that documentary, and I also watched the one about Don't F with Cats. Both of those are awesome documentaries, but the Don't F with Cats, there are some trigger warnings if you're triggered by animal abuse, and I cried so hard watching that. And just trying to understand Aaron Hernandez. You know, again, I'm not much of a sports person, so I don't know him from anything like that. I'm gonna set my face using the Urban Decay Velvetizer. I've gotten back into setting my face with that, especially under my eyes, to keep everything from creasing. But if you know of any good true crime documentaries, let me know, because that is one of my favorite things to watch. And now I am rewatching RuPaul's Drag Race because I love drag queens. I think they're absolutely hilarious. Now let's go ahead and bronze up our face. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze. I got this for free when I ordered some Makeup Revolution palettes from Ulta, like a free set, and I actually really like this. This is one Makeup Revolution product. Like, I like their Conceal and Divine concealer, but this bronzer is really good. Only problem I have with the bronzer is, like, if you can see, I don't know if you can see the powder blowing everywhere, but powder will go everywhere. So that's that. Let's go ahead and apply some blush. I'm gonna use my NARS Wanted One palette. Oh. And we're just gonna go for some nudie pinks. Typically what I do when I use this, kind of pain in the hiney to open, is I will kind of mix between this one up here in the middle and then this one. And I forgot setting spray, so I will be setting my face. I just won't be setting my face on camera, because typically when I do my makeup over here, I set everything on my little table and then try to remember to grab everything, and sometimes I don't. So right now I'm just taking whatever purple is left over on the brush. Actually, I'm going to apply a little bit more. This is just a tiny Morphe M321. And smoke that out. And I keep getting out of camera frame, I'm sorry. Smoke that out under my eyes. But anyways, I love to see all the creative ways that they do makeup when I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race. That's really why I like the show. Because if you haven't noticed, I tend to be a little bit obsessed with makeup. Just a little bit. And the good thing about wearing purple eyeshadow is, if I look like Uncle Fester with my under eyes, you can't really tell, because the purple help hide the purple bags under my eyes. So I'm going to use the Melt Cosmetics Illumination highlighter. It is just a beautiful pinky highlight that I love to wear. Typically it takes me a long time to start getting rid of prints off of it, and you can see that I'm dug into it and the print isn't as predominant as it was. And typically I don't like a crazy colored highlighter, but for some reason I love that one. Okie dokie. So what's next? Okay, let's go ahead and do inner corner highlight. And I grabbed my Meg highlighter, Big Tough Girl, because it is a lavender highlight. And I thought that that would be really, really pretty as an inner corner highlight. So we're just gonna grab that on this brush. I figured lavender would go well with purple. She's not wanting to show up as much. Did I grab another little brush? Oh, there it goes. This brush. This is from Morphe. It's the M431, and it's a nice little pointed pencil brush. I was using a blender, and that doesn't always work for doing inner corner highlight. Something like this. There we go. Works much, much better. So let's go ahead and do brows. This is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil in Universal Taupe, which is one of my favorite eyebrow products. I have went through so many, which typically this and the Anastasia Brow Wiz are about the only brow products that I continuously go back to. And I need to remember to readjust my camera angle for next time. That's the one thing that's hard about this, is remembering to adjust your camera angles. And tonight I'm making homemade spaghetti, and I'm making zoodles for me and noodles for the kids. They have, I think it's Green Giant brand zoodles that you can buy frozen to keep on hand for whenever you decide to make like spaghetti or something, because typically when I decide to make spaghetti, it's like the kids are out of school today, so it was kind of one of those on the whim things. So it's not something I plan on, so it's nice to have options. Let's go ahead and curl our lashes. And as I said, right now it looks really crazy and really purple, but once I curl and put on some mascara, to me, I like this kind of look. And the eyes look so intense, and my eyes look super green when I wear purple, because I have hazel eyes, so they change. Sometimes they look blue, sometimes they look green, depending on what I'm wearing. And since I'm wearing purple, it definitely pulls more towards the green side. There we go. But yeah, if you know of any true crime documentaries, let me know down below that I would be interested in watching, because I love watching those. Like, I love watching Deadly Women and stuff like that. We've caught up with The Good Doctor. We're still catching up on season 3, but we caught up and watched all of season 2. I'm typically, and the way I like to watch shows is I don't watch them on a weekly basis. I wait till the whole season's out and then watch it all. Other than stuff like Game of Thrones, like I watched all of that, even though season 8 was a complete and utter disappointment on that. Lip icing by Pixie. This is in the shade Cake. This gloss feels so good. Love this stuff. If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend. So that is the finished face. As you can see, the bronzer and contour really helps bring my face up. So Hopefully you like this video. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon next to it. That will notify you when I post new videos, which is every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday will be a keto and CrossFit update. But I guess that's it, so we will see y'all Wednesday.